Well, hello everybody. How are you? How are you? Yes, we are back in Montclair. We're back at Trend Gallery. And I have a feeling I'm going to be back talking with Philippe Valy. Philippe, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
We always seem to be getting together at some incredible events here in town. Tonight is another one. First of all, tell everybody what is happening tonight here.
But tonight is, like I said before, it's the month of holiday, okay, and I want to do something like collectible.
What do you mean by collectibles?
I mean like stuff you maybe rare to find any place, and or you buy and invest, like a piece of art, photography, sculpture, all that art.
Some examples, like some famous artists from the past, and as well as maybe current ones.
Yeah, an example like you can have some Picasso. Drawing, I don't want to, I don't think I can bring a real Picasso painting, it's like too much money anyway.
But that part we understand, yes, we understand that.
Yeah, but we can find and have tonight actually some drawing or reproduction.
I took a little walk around before we started our chat, and I saw the Marx Brothers, Norman Rockwell.
Yeah.
All these images are just so famous.
Yeah.
They would make great things for the holidays.
Absolutely, and the Marx Brothers, this is the print for the movie, 1936.
From the movie, yes.
From the movie, the original. And Norman Rockwell, they are also original, what we call a colotype, which never exists anymore. And these colotypes are 45 years old. And they were, if you want, one part of the collection of Norman Rockwell used to sign limited edition. Unfortunately, this colotype, they are not signed by Norman Rockwell, by hand, I mean. If they were, they cost
Right.
thousand.
You want me to sign a couple of them? I could do that.
Would be
That
nice.
would be nice. Yeah, okay. But one of the things I think we want to stress is the space here now has multi-purposes. There's a lot of activity that I think in the future would be a great opportunity for people to show work, hold meetings, art, talk about maybe poetry, maybe books, things like that. Is that some of your plans about this space too?
I have the plan. We talk together about yes, I want to make the place like it's always something happening, interesting in the place.
Yes.
Artistically, I mean, and to propulse that outside Montclair, not just in Montclair, make the place to be.
Now, something else is happening tonight. I understand there's a particular magazine that's going to be represented tonight.
Yes. It's a magazine tonight, and the editor of the magazine is Fashion Hunt magazine. I love very much the magazine because they are, first of all, they are very open, they very access to art. Everything they do is artistically done, right? And the magazine is for free. It's free. I mean, free distribution.
Yes.
And also, actually now, you can have some exposure inside the magazine for very, very late money, very little participation, and we artists like myself, I'm very, very excited about that.
I think it's going to be an exciting evening. I have a feeling I might be able to chat with some of the people from the magazine as well.
Yes.
And we're going to be having people walk around tonight, enjoying the art, and looking for some collectibles for the holidays for their friends and neighbors, I would imagine.
They're here tonight, and you have the chance to interview the editor of the magazine. Yes.
Thank you for bringing art with vibrance back to Montclair on a level that we haven't had for a few years. We all look forward to many exciting exhibitions and activities. Philippe Valy, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks, you just heard a little chat I had with Philippe about what was happening here tonight. And I think the images I'm looking at now might have something to do with my next guest. And I'm going to swing right over here. There you are. Hi, what's your name? Introduce yourself, please.
Hello, my name's Sandy Foley. I'm founder of Fashion Horns magazine.
Now, how long ago did you start that?
Well, we launched January 15th. So it's about 11 months old.
Tell me about it, because it has a very interesting name.
Yes, that's why I'm so excited about it, because it's different. It's fashion haunts, meaning I've been in the fashion field for about 7 years, and I have a paranormal group called Twilight Passages, and I've just been involved for 7 years, well, even before that.
That's an interesting combination, paranormal and magazine print.
Yes.
Is that some kind of different levels above what the norm might be?
I don't know. No, not really. I mean, I kind of just put everything together in one magazine because I've been involved in fashion, art, music, and culture, and then paranormal, because there's such a big following for everything. So the thing that makes it different is it's for the gamers, the geeks, the paranormal, the high fashion, the regular fashion, you know what I mean? So
Now,
that's why people like
usually
it.
has a way of actually hitting all those different areas, because fashion can go in a lot of
Exactly.
different ways.
Yeah.
And I think you're kind of tying that into some of the visuals that you're trying to work with your models and that what you're showing up, right?
Yes, and our genre is fashion, music, art, and culture with a haunting touch, meaning it's not gothic, it's not gory, bloody, but it always has something strange and unusual in it.
I think that could be a great hook, though.
Yeah, it's
I think
different.
you-
People love the strange and unusual, especially artists.
I think that's one and the same, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Artists on many levels have different vibes for it, and sometimes the interpretation of that is also very different.
Yes.
You find sometimes people don't understand exactly where you're going, but then all of a sudden they realize what's happening with it.
Yes, that's how art is. You just don't know where you're going to end up.
And what are you doing up here tonight?
Today I'm presenting, some of our prints from photographers, my photographer Jason Nappi, and then Marlo Montanaro. So we're presenting the magazine. Philippe is involved in it. And now that we're so involved with the gallery, we're going to have a 2-page spread.
Oh, nice.
And name it after the gallery, called Trending Artists, where artists can get involved and show their artwork if they're interested. So
What-
it'll be permanently in the magazine.
Now, you must have your hands on some kind of art. Were you an artist growing up and you just kind of segued into something like this now?
Well,
You have that vibe about you.
Yeah, I always did crafts, but the way I got into it is my daughter was a Ford model, and I used to bring her to all these fashion shows, and I make masks and headpieces.
Ah.
So I told these designers, let me do this for you, because they were so busy. And now I represent designers in LA and New York, so it kind of just rolled into one thing.
I think Montclair is a good home for all the things you just talked about also.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
The culture, the proximity of like the city is nice, but Montclair's a hip town, as we all know.
Yes.
And I think on all the different levels we've been talking about with art, I think you would fit right in here.
Yeah, I love it here.
And the magazine concept would fit right in as well.
Yes, we're actually having a photo shoot Sunday.
Good.
With the gallery, and then we're going to be hitting like some of the businesses on the strip, on Bloomfield Avenue. So that should be fun. We're going to go live too, so if anybody wants to tune in about Sunday around noonish, something like that.
I think we should remind
That'll be
people
fun.
later on. That'll be great. Nice chatting with you for a moment.
Thank you very much. You should come and watch.
We're going to get involved. We're going to hang out for the rest of the party. So, folks,
Yes.
there's a big exhibit going on tonight. Stay with me. Don't go away. There are a few people that are actually involved with the gallery up here, but I want you to know something. This gentleman right over here has a lot to do with everything that goes on at 411 Bloomfield Avenue. Say hi. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi to everybody, my name is Dimitri, I'm the owner of Trend Coffee, and together with Philippe, we try to do this gallery going on a little different level, maybe on more upscale level, and I think that Montclair deserves something like this because it's one of the uniquest cities in New Jersey and wider maybe, but my opinion.
It really is, and I think for a while you've always been supporting music, because I know you have open mics, you have different musical performances here, but incorporating art, and we're on the second floor here, just to let people know, I think that's a great concept. I don't think it was that hard of a decision for you to actually agree with Philippe that, yeah, this would be a good thing to do. Don't you think so?
Of course, music, art, everything goes together, and this was just coincidentally we were having a conversation that he mentioned something about the art, this and that, and I have this space over here available that I'm not kind of using it, and somehow it's happened to be by itself. It just happened. So it's perfect combination because he is the one who is basically running the whole thing. I am the guy at the back who is kind of making everything happen from the other side. And
Well, we need that guy on the other side.
yes, I agree with that, and I think we have very similar way we look at the things in general, including the gallery by itself. So it's nice. It's a nice match, like a mindset-wise match, and that's one of the things that I think will make the things running. I know, of course, everything might take some time because people need to figure it out. Certain
have
things
to
need to
learn
be
about
done.
being here. They have to
Tonight
learn
we have
about
like another, like a kind of a second opening, starting with the Christmas sale and stuff like that. So Philippe is really going into the right direction from my viewpoint as well, and try to do something more unique, something more that people have appreciation, not everybody just to jump in and, you know, expose themselves. I mean, I'm not saying anything wrong, having
No,
people
you're right,
trying
you're right.
it, but try to be in a little different level that I think comparing and seeing what we have around us, I think it's a really good move, to be honest.
I agree, and I just want to emphasize one more thing. You folks, they have great quiche.
Okay.
They have
They'll
wonderful food
advertise for the
downstairs, by the
basics.
way. So while you're in the area, you can hear some music, you can see some art, you can hang out and relax with your friends and have some wonderful food. Dimitri, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Hope to
folks,
see
stay
you.
with me. Be right back. All right, folks, you heard me chat with a few people tonight so far, and I have another guest sitting right over here in front of me. Say hi and introduce yourself to everybody, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Lucienne Coppedge.
Now, your involvement here as well. Tell me about that.
I am the managing partner here.
What does that really mean? I mean, probably a lot of things, but give me a breakdown of a few things you do.
I primarily do the marketing, advertisement, promotion, sourcing, and I'm specifically focused on inclusion and diversity.
That sounds like a heavy burden, but you like what you're doing, obviously.
Yes.
How do you feel working in a gallery space like this? Because we always are so happy that Montclair has art space. This has got to be kind of exciting for you too, this adventure.
It's very exciting. I enjoy being here. I think it's a great addition to the community, considering that a lot of the galleries that used to exist no longer exist.
When I was around many moons ago, we used to have almost 15. I
Yes.
think we're down to maybe less than half of that right now.
That's true.
But you're involved with spreading that word. I understand you also do something at the Claridge in the movie house there?
Yes, I
Go.
also produce Art Wall Montclair, and that is also a monthly exhibit which promotes emerging and established artists.
Do you find sometimes it's hard to even find artists that want to show their work, or are they all out there but they just don't know how to find you?
Actually,
Or a little bit of both, maybe?
Actually, I have relationships with lots of artists.
Okay, good.
And then I also get referrals. And sometimes artists just find me.
Your idea of art in Montclair.
My idea of it?
Yes.
What do you mean exactly?
Well,
Just,
Montclair has always been known as a art community.
okay.
I just want to know if you feel that same vibe.
Once upon a time, I did, and obviously with the galleries disappearing, then we lost that. We
Yeah.
still have the museum left, but now seems to be a resurgence of galleries and gallery spaces and nonprofit galleries, and now this gallery.
I know sometimes getting along with an artist, because I'm not going to say that all artists are temperamental. I think I will. All artists are temperamental.
They are.
Is that a challenge for you sometimes?
Not really,
really?
because what I do, I just accept people for who they are, and I understand the dynamics of the art and artists, because they just happen to be unique individuals because they are artists.
Yes, exactly. Very good, yes. I would also think that you're probably looking for more artists to get involved with some of your productions or shows that you want to represent. Is that true also?
Here or Art Well Montclair?
I would say art throughout the town. Well, besides here too.
Well, we have two different missions. So, in terms of here, we are looking for specific types of artists.
Okay.
And Art Well Montclair, I primarily try to just promote emerging artists. But here, we're looking to work with prestigious artists that have an extensive portfolio, that have credentials,
Okay.
that has, a bio, and
So there's different levels of artists that you're looking to get involved with. Okay.
exactly, yeah.
Any time in your life have you ever tried to get involved with that yourself as an artist?
No,
Just was wondering if there's a connection there.
I'm completely a behind-the-scenes person.
Well, you're not that right now. And the reason why I wanted to chat with you, because not everybody has an idea sometimes how things are put together, and you're an important part of that.
Yes,
And that's why I wanted to chat with you for a second.
Yes, I am very good at managing.
Well, suppose there's some people out there that maybe want to reach out to you. Is there a way of doing that?
Of course, you can find me on Facebook,
Okay.
Lucienne Management. You can find me on Instagram,
Good.
One Lucienne. You can find me on Twitter, One Lucienne. You can email me at luciennec@live.com. That's luciennec@live.com. And you can also call me. My number is 908-217-3440.
Say that number one more time. People going for that pen and paper right now.
908-217-3440.
Pleasure chatting with you, and I know you're going to be able to help a lot of artists with their career, which in turn is good for everybody. Thank you for your time and energy.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks, we're going to keep on walking around. Stay with me. Don't go away.